Just who is cutting the former royal Prince Harry literally quite out of the picture? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. Yes, let's have a wave. I know, I love the phone box, don't you? It says everything about Britain. The thing is, half of these phone boxes now, they've either got flowers in them or they're locked up or bolded up. But it's great when you watch those old films, isn't it? They rush into the phone box to make the call to get the police. And have you noticed there's never any waiting? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? They just ring up and suddenly they're connected through. If only real life was like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just so strange when you look at movies now, don't you? Think, how come they speak within seconds, whereas normally you're hanging on for ages? I know it's like ringing the bank, isn't it? You can do it online. Oh, really? I didn't realise the computer spoke back to me. You get the picture. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. This story is really heartbreaking, actually, when you think about it, because whatever you think about Prince Harry, he is hapless. I mean that in the kindest of ways. I think he sees the good in people. Was certainly looking for a way out of his life, whatever he was upset about, all that sort of stuff. And when you also look at the genetics, you can see that really a lot of similarities to his late mother, Princess Diana, as we touched on previously. She wanted to come out to a different life and escape, but what did she end up doing? Getting stung by that fake journalist Martin Bashir and that huge cover-up at the BBC, which, when you think about it now, was such an explosive interview, groundbreaking in itself 25 plus years ago, and yet it took all this time to come out to find out that in fact King Charles wasn't the nasty person that they portrayed them out to be. I wonder if Diana had lived, what she would have made of all of that. It's very sad, isn't it, how life evolves. But now apparently for Prince Harry it could be art mirroring art, if you think, because as we now know, Meghan Markle signed with that mega deal, the William Morris Agency. This is the agency that apparently is going to turn her life around, make her a superstar on every level. And let's be honest, she is one of the world's now most famous people, but famous for being famous, not necessarily famous for doing anything productive. Well, certainly not in the charitable stakes anyway, 1 hour a week. But what has emerged, and as ever we have to say allegedly, is that Prince Harry was rather stunned that he wasn't offered or included in same said deal. Now, when you think about it, they're not very clever really, are they, the William Morris Agency? Because for me, the actual selling point would be to get a former royal on the books. Whichever way you look at it, there are book deals, chat shows, all of that sort of stuff. There's certainly money to be made. Money to be made in a D-list actress who really was on a cable TV show that nobody's heard of and moaned about her time being on a game show as a briefcase girl. Well, really, how much money? Unless, of course, you're going down the salacious route. But according to that very good source, Prince Harry was stunned to be told that the deal was really a solo deal, but it could be discussed for him in the future. Now, I've done enough of these deals and worked enough with these people to know that that future is a long way off. They're basically honing their bets on this particular individual and whatever the outcome of their life may be moving forward. The William Morris Agency are one of the best agencies in the world, allegedly. I would dispute that. But also, they're out to make money, profile and put their agency definitely back and certainly more forward on the map in this 21st century world. They believe Meghan is the answer. Prince Harry believes that they should have done this as a joint deal, allegedly, as a couple, as a married couple. But for some explicable reason, William Morris, or indeed Meghan, or indeed an outside source, decided simply there was no place for Harry in this particular deal. Wonder why? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.